We're trying to get this dipole up into the tree, and with frozen fingers, it's really difficult to. It was below zero when we arrived here this morning, so to know when to release it when your fingers are so numb you can't even feel the line in your hands. Over. You know what? It would be nice if we could get that over. See this one? Good luck. Thanks, Brad.
Hello. So Winter Field Day gives ham radio operators the opportunity to go out into the field and operate, set up a station and operate under different conditions than they usually might, and prepares you to use your equipment under all kinds of circumstances and prepares you for things like emergencies. Some people are actually operating outside the whole time. Our club has this wonderful venue at the Buxton Hollis Rod and Gun Club, and our antennas are set up outside, and we've got 2 days of operating in a different venue.
Okay, so this is an antenna analyzer, and I put in the frequency of 147.345, 2 meters, because that's the nearest repeater that we're using. And the SWR is 1-to-1. It's a perfect SWR on a homemade 2-meter dipole made out of just 2 pieces of wire. So we're going to try to contact Dave, AA1LO, through the repeater. He's at home, couldn't make it today, but we want to include him in our operation. So that's what this is all about.
Whiskey 1, Yankee Charlie Alpha. Yeah, this is Whiskey 1, Yankee Charlie Alpha. I am 3 India in Mike Echo. I need your call sign. Okay, the class here once again is 3 India, 3 India. The state is Mike Echo, Maine, Mike Echo.
Mike Echo. Thank you for the contact. Good luck.
All right, Tony, AA3HD.
I've heard you on the radio a bunch of times. This is a friend of mine, Eric.
Hi. How you doing?
Eric's studying.
Yeah.
Okay.
No call sign yet.
All right.
I saw the sleeping bag. The sleeping bag
Not coming home. I've been a ham since 1982. Yes, an old man. I started in Korea, actually, flying with a buddy of mine, and I said, what's a good shortwave radio? I was in Korea, and when I got back, I wanted to get a shortwave radio. He said, why don't you become an amateur radio operator? And he became my Elmer. We assigned back to Fort Rucker, and he was one of my instructors, and he got me through my novice and technician class, and technician plus. That's how I started. And then let it go for 20 years while I was in the Army, and then started up again just before I retired. I talk around the world, talk to a prince in Kuwait just before Christmas. I had his amateur license, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm on it every day, just about. Mostly HF.
Oh, I don't have a huge ham experience yet, but I've been just enjoying hanging out with people, and I just have a little 2-meter radio and playing around with D-Star at my house, because there is no signal where I live.
Are you, what level are you in terms of?
Extra class. Yeah, I'm KC1 RGX.
I know very little about CW because it's an antiquated method of communications as far as I'm concerned. And it's something I never would have been able to accomplish. So it kept me from being a licensed ham for many, many years. Now, granted, I never gave it a try because I knew I would be very frustrated. But now that it's not a requirement, I now have the top level ham license, and I'm happy.
How do you spell the place Alan went to? Q-U-I-T-O, right?
Quito. .5 I main instead of 3 I.
The event is over. We had a fantastic time. It's a little early, but we want to get cleaned up and get out of here before the sun sets and it gets cold. So, yeah, a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to doing it again next year. 73.